Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing some more T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So I have other videos on my channel talking about the T-Mobile 5G home internet. And I also have, other speed test videos on my channel if you want to check them out. So as you can see here, I have the T-Mobile 5G home internet app open here. And it's actually 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. So let's actually get into this video. As you can see here, the connection quality is very good. And I do have the latest gateway. I have the newest T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway. I've been using that for a few days now. So let's actually get into this video and open up the speed test app here. Make sure it's on the right server, and it is. So 320 on the download on that one. Definitely not bad. And then 28.8, basically 29 on the upload, so definitely not bad at all, and only 20 ping. Run a few more here. So that one actually did go down a little bit. I was actually moving when I was doing that test, so I was actually walking through some walls when I was doing that test, so that's probably, why. Might have actually been switching Wi-Fi nodes when I did that, but 227 on the download, 29.5 on the upload, and only 20 ping, so definitely not bad. $297 on the download, so definitely not too bad, definitely very usable. So 297 on the download, 24.3 on the upload, and then 37 ping, so the ping did go up a little bit. But as you can see, the ping did go down on this one. Yeah, I'm not really liking these speeds right now, actually. I'm not, really a big fan of these speeds right now. I'm not really sure why these speeds are dropping like this. So, this wasn't happening earlier, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to have to, investigate this because I'm not, if we don't get over 300, I'm not really a happy camper. So, yeah, 261 on the download, 7.53 on the upload, and only 23 ping. And my mom's not even on anything right now downstairs. She's not on, anything streaming wise. Let me actually check and see if I am on the gateway that's actually upstairs on the Wi-Fi point here. Let me actually see if I can check this out. Well, actually, that'll show my IP address, so I'm not actually going to do that on this video because I don't really want to show my IP address. Let me go into the gateway, T-Mobile gateway, and see, if it's because it seems like it's acting kind of slow. Maybe I do have to restart it because like I've said in my other videos, it was raining here earlier. So maybe I have to restart it, that way I can get the better speed, so I can, go ahead and do that. It doesn't really take long. I'm just going to run some more speed tests here before I do actually do that. And I'll see, what we get. Well, actually, it's going up again, so that's not, really that bad. 358 on the download on that one, so that's, not bad at all. And the upload is, staying consistent. Like I said, you do in my other videos, we do have cameras running consistently, security cameras, and we have, other things. I have some Google Nest Hub devices in the house that are constantly running. I have, streaming devices. I have a Raspberry Pi constantly running with a Pi-hole server on it. So the speeds aren't going to always be, consistent, but I can actually try to restart the gateway and, see if that'll help. But, the speeds seem to be going back up. The download is 358. The upload is 25.2, and the ping is only 20. So that's definitely not bad at all. Ping did go up a little bit on this one, but, not bad at all. Could have also been because I was, like I said, I was walking, from room to room, so if there's walls and stuff, in front of the signal and stuff, it's gonna show slower speeds than, it is when you're walking or you're, doing something like that. You're going, in a different room or something. So that could have been, I'm actually sitting still now. So 311 on the download, so over 300, so I'm not mad about that. 20.5 on the upload, only 21 ping, and like I said, it's around 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday, so that's definitely not too bad of speeds. Let me actually run a few more here. So 340 on that one, definitely not bad at all. And the upload speed is really good on this one. Wow. So yeah, it seems to be going back to how it was. Those speeds. Once in a while it'll dip below 300, but most of the time, as you guys can see, it's like 300, 340, sometimes higher. So that's usable speed. You can't really expect it to be always in the 300 range. That's just not. It's just not reality, really. Like I said, with cameras going, a monitor, to monitor the cameras, 24/7. I have them on 720p, but still, I mean, that's gonna, it's gonna eat up some of the bandwidth. Even connected via Ethernet, or Wi-Fi, whatever. If you have cameras constantly running 24/7. So not only that, my mom could be downstairs on the computer or something. I'm not really sure, but it's not going to be, the speeds aren't always going to be consistent with a cellular, network. It's just not going to happen. So. I really shouldn't, get mad like I do, if it's like around 250 or 270, something like that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's a cellular network. And I actually talked about that I was actually going to try to get an antenna. I'm actually probably going to do that this pay. I actually get paid soon. And I'm probably going to get the waveform antenna. I'm going to hook it up to the gateway up there, because the newer gateway actually has ports where you can plug an external antenna into it. So I'm going to try to do that and put that up in my attic, and put the antenna, close to a window or something up there, and see, if we get faster speeds or if we don't. And then, if we do, I'll keep it. If we don't, obviously I'll send it back. But I figured, I mean, for definitely, if we don't get faster speeds, I mean, the Wave 4 antenna is like $400. So, I might either do that, or I might actually just get a like third party gateway, to try to get faster speeds that actually has band locking. And they also, most of them also have like tower locking, so you can, lock in a tower, so you can get more consistent speeds. And they also have band locking, so I can lock it to a specific band, or two or three bands, depending on, how much, like how much, I don't know. It just depends on the gateway. If you can do that, if you can band lock, or stuff like that. So I'm gonna, look at some third party gateways, and go from there and, see, what that's about. But for now, we're just gonna keep this one, and go from there. So on this one, we got 340 on the download, 34.4 on the upload. So definitely not bad at all. And like I said, there's been rain and stuff in the area, so it's definitely not bad speeds. 21 on the ping. But like I said, I have noticed after you reboot the gateway, like if you've, if it's been raining, I've noticed after you reboot the gateway, if you do that, you'll have better luck with speeds. It'll like refresh it after the rain is gone, a storm is gone, or whatever, because the weather, definitely does affect the speed. So just keep that in mind. But let's run a few more here. Yeah, as you can see, the speeds are actually going up now, so that's a good sign. That's a good thing. Must have just been because I was walking and it was changing from one Wi-Fi node to the other. Because if it does that, you're gonna get slower speeds. It's gonna change, when you walk. Because if you have a Wi-Fi, mesh system like I do, it's constantly changing from one node to the other. Whatever one it thinks is the strongest one or the best signal or the best speed. So just keep that in mind. That's probably why I was seeing, lower speeds walking from one room to another. So just keep that in mind, because the speeds seem to be, what we were averaging now. So that's a good thing. So download 359, definitely not bad. 21.2 on the upload, definitely not bad at all. And only 25 ping, like I said in my other videos, we were averaging with the Sage and Com Fast Gateway. We were averaging actually over 30 or 39 or sometimes higher. So that's definitely not bad at all. Run a couple more here. And I probably will restart the gateway, after this video because it's been, it was raining today, like I said. So, it's gonna, and as you can see here, the speed is actually dropping back down. I'm not real happy about that. I really don't like that at all. Below 200, that's, not real good at all. And 199 on the download, not happy with that. 9.89 on the upload, not, happy with that really. 25 on the ping, that's an okay ping, but the download, I'm not happy with that at all. 23 on the ping on this one. But as you can see, it did go right back up again to 374, so that's not bad. But I don't know why it's doing that though. I don't know why it's being inconsistent like that. The only thing that I can think of is that I need to restart the gateway because it was raining earlier today, and I've noticed with that, if you don't restart it, sometimes it's not gonna be consistent. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, if there's rain, if there's storms, if there's snow, stuff like that, wind. It was actually kind of windy today and rainy, so I'll probably, restart the gateway and, see what I get after that and, keep you guys posted and see if it improves. But it, as you can see, it went right back up to 374. And then 12.6 on the upload, so not bad. And then 23 on the ping, so that's not too bad. Run a few more here. So it does seem to be going back to being consistent again. Still getting over 300 on this test, so definitely not bad. I can actually restart the gateway while I have you guys on here. It doesn't really, take too long. I can, do that. But I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. There was rain in the area, some wind today, so I'm pretty sure that's what it is. With the speeds and stuff. And when I do restart it, it might not even get these speeds right away anyway. So just keep that in mind because it's gonna refresh itself. So it's gonna take a little while for it to get back to the speeds that it's accustomed to. So not bad on this test, 373 on the download, 21.3 on the upload, and 24 ping. Let me actually restart the gateway here, and I'll go into the T-Mobile 5G home internet app here, and I'll restart it. Doesn't normally take too long. I'm going to go get a sip of my green tea while I'm waiting for this to happen. But yeah, overall, I mean, we've been happy with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. I mean, like I said, if there is rain and stuff in the area, that definitely will affect it, but there's not really anything you can do about that. There's nothing you can do except after the rain or the storm, moves out, or the snowstorm, whatever you have in your area. Now, if you're in a place like if you're in a place where it always rains, like London or somewhere like that, then this might actually be unusable for you because it would probably, decrease the signal so much, that you probably wouldn't even be able to use it. But you could try it if you live in a place like that. But I would probably stick to like a wired connection, like a cable company, or something like that. If you live in a place like that where it's always windy, always raining, always, bad weather, storming, snowing, etc. So, yeah, definitely, after, a storm, excuse me, after a storm, rain, anything, any kind of, weather conditions, bad weather conditions, I definitely recommend, rebooting the gateway because it'll refresh the signal, and it's actually still kind of raining around here today, so, it's probably not going to get, too consistent of speeds, with it still, with rain still in the area. So, it just is what it is. I mean, there's not really much, you can do about that. But, just going to wait for it to, show the Wi-Fi is, good to go again. But yeah, we really haven't had any major problems with T-Mobile 5G home internet. I mean, it's just, sometimes, depending on, the time of day, the weather, and stuff like that, like I've said. But, for living in a rural area, I mean, these kind of speeds, I did say, this pay coming up, I'm probably going to get a waveform antenna, off of Amazon. I'm probably going to plug that up to the new gateway, and, see, what I can actually get with that. And then, if I don't really get any, good results with that, I'll probably end up sending that back, or I might just get a third party gateway and put my SIM card from the gateway from the T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway in a third party gateway like the Chester Cheetah, or some others that I've actually been looking at. Because I mean, if I can get better signal and better quality, with a third party gateway, because we're actually getting really good signal up in the attic, so I don't really think an external antenna would really be beneficial, at least for us, because the signal always says very good. Basically all the time, unless there's, bad weather in the area. But it always says very good. I mean, yeah, I would like it to say excellent, but, that's not a lot of people have really gotten that, the excellent on the gateways. But most people's actually either say good or very good, or some even say weak, if you live in in an area that's a weak signal. So it definitely depends on your area, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so the Wi-Fi is actually back up and running here. Let me actually go into the T-Mobile 5G home internet app here. And as you can see, it does say very good. And it actually seems to be loading faster now. Let me go into the Google Home app here. Yeah, seems to be loading a lot faster, so that's a good sign. Because earlier it was actually being a little bit jittery. So it definitely does seem to be. Let me just click on some things here. Definitely does seem to be loading faster. So let's actually do some tests now. I'll go into the Google Home. I mean, in the T-Mobile 5G home internet app. I'm looking for the speed test app. Sorry about that. So make sure it's on the right server, and it is. So actually, it's still getting 20 ping, so that's a good sign. And as you can see, it is getting, it is getting faster speeds now on the download, so that's good. So that's a really good sign. If I reboot it, it doesn't seem to, have to take a while to, refresh. Like with the other one, the other T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway, the Sage and Comfast. When I would reboot that one, it wouldn't get the speeds back, for a few hours or so, or till the next day or so. So I'm really impressed with that. I just rebooted it, and then I did a test and I got 386, almost 400. On the download, and like I said, there's cameras constantly running. I have a Pi-hole server constantly running. So and Google Nest hubs and all that kind of stuff. My mom, she has Amazon Alexa home devices, so that's really good. 386 on the download and 14.3 on the upload, and only 20 ping right after I rebooted it. So that's outstanding. As you can see, the ping did go up, but I'm not worried about that. Like I've said in my other videos, the ping, the ping will go up and then it'll go down, and then it does that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but also remember that I did just reboot it, so it's gonna still probably trying to lock onto the signal and stuff, and get the speeds that it was getting before. So 304 on the download, definitely not too bad. 24.2 on the upload, definitely not bad. Ping 26, so the ping did go up a little bit. Ping went down a little bit on this one. But yeah, I mean, for this, this time of night, I mean, it's 10:23 at night, and oh wow, we broke 400 on that one. So yeah, exactly. See what I mean, guys? I mean, I highly recommend sometimes if you guys are experiencing lower speeds, especially after you have a storm or something, a rainstorm, even little bits of rain. If you have rain, that's gonna cause some signal problems, or it's gonna cause some speed problems. So after the rain gets out of the area, or after the storm is over, or after the snowstorm, any bad weather, wind, that can affect it. So I definitely recommend after the storm or the wind or rain, snow, whatever you have is over, I definitely recommend rebooting it, so it refreshes the signal. So as you can see here, 409 on the download, that's a really good one. 25.8 on the upload, basically 26, and 24 ping. So that's that's outstanding. Especially for 10:24 at night. On a Sunday night. So that's definitely not bad at all. And like I said, these speeds are consistent most of the time. And wow, we broke 421 on the download on that one. That was a really good one. Wow. So this is actually getting faster speeds now. After I rebooted it, it's actually getting faster speeds than it was before. So that's actually a really good sign. So 421 on the download. I don't think we ever got close to that on the Sage and Com Fast. We might have a few times, but not very often. So 421 on the download, really good. 23.1 on the upload, and then ping only 21, so definitely not bad at all. That's that's really good speed, guys. I mean, and as you can see, it's just getting around there. I mean, it's a little bit slower on this one, but I'll take it. I mean, that's really good speed still. 385. I mean, that's outstanding. The upload took a hit on this one, but like I've said in my other videos, if you get an upload of 3, Spectrum, I actually read online about that. They actually said that 3 for an upload is sufficient, and I've talked about that a lot in my other speed test videos. Like I said, some people would say, "Oh, your upload is terrible. You need 100 upload in order for it to be great, in order for it to be really fast." But like I said, we used to get like 4 or 5 with Comcast or Xfinity, and we had problems with that. But I don't actually have problems with the upload with this, even if the upload is slow. Sometimes I just go about doing other things. I'll mess with my phone. Watch something on TV. Put YouTube in the background. I'm not really too worried about that. As long as we get great download speeds. Not many people really worry about the upload speeds like they do the download speeds, or the ping. The ping and the download speeds are the most that I worry about. The upload, yeah, if I can get better upload with a third party gateway, then I might try to do it. But I'm not really that worried about it, honestly. So let me actually run a few more here. Yeah, if you're like a business or something, or if you have like a company and you need to constantly upload something to the internet or something, or constantly upload files, or pictures, or something like that, then yeah, maybe you should look into like cable internet or something like that, because it might not be sufficient for you. If you're a work from home person or something like that, because the speeds do fluctuate, but they don't, at least not for us, they don't fluctuate to the problem, to it actually being problematic. Let's just put it that way. So the download 351, definitely not bad. The upload 9.67, not bad. The ping only 20, definitely not bad at all. So yeah, like I said, definitely, when there's a rainstorm in the area, or if there's been a storm, weather, bad weather, anything like that, definitely, reboot the gateway, so you'll get, faster speeds. And as you guys could see, in the speed test, it's not going to always stay around 400. I mean, that's we very rarely average that. We average normally around like high 300s to mid 300s to low 300s. So like I said, we have security cameras running 24/7, and Amazon devices, and Amazon and Google Nest hubs and stuff like that. So and my mom, she streams some stuff, watches some stuff on her tablet, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. On her desktop computer, so it's not going to always be, like perfect. In other words, and with cellular connection, it's not going to be perfect anyway. You just can't, have a perfect, connection at all times. But like I said, for this time of night, for 10:30 p.m. On a Sunday night, these speeds definitely aren't bad. Let me run a few more here. And like I said, if you guys, watch my other videos, the gateway, positioning is definitely the key. I actually tried to put the gateway different places before I actually thought about putting it up in the attic. I actually put it in my on my mom's desk. It didn't get good reception there. I tried putting it upstairs on the second floor. It didn't get good reception there. And it was actually only getting 4G signal downstairs. So actually, the higher the better, because the higher you can put it up, near the tower, the better. And you can use apps like a Open Signal app or something like that to find where your tower's at, and then you can put it as high as possible in your house. For us, we just so happen to have an attic, so it's really good because the higher the better. For those of you that don't have an attic, you might want to look into the waveform antenna, where you can actually put outside, and then you can put that as high as you want. But for us, with these speeds, they're definitely usable speeds. Actually past usable speeds for just me and my mom, and occasionally my sister and her boyfriend, or family over sometimes. My niece, stuff like that. So these are definitely way past usable speeds for all that kind of stuff. So 356 on the download, 11.8 on the upload, basically 12 and only 21 ping. Let's run like two more here, and then I'll get off of here. So as you can see, it did slow down a little bit there, but it's still giving me 300 download. So that's definitely not bad at all. So 304 on the download, so it did go down, a little bit. 23.7 on the upload, and only 22 ping, so definitely not bad. So the download did go up a little bit on this one, 308. And as you can see there, the upload was actually going up, instead of down like it was on the Sage and Com Fast gateway. It would actually go up and then it would go down. So this gateway definitely seems to be more reliable. The newer white gateway definitely seems to be more reliable when it comes to keeping the speeds at a somewhat like a standard speed, like a more reliable speed, for not only the download but the upload, and also the ping, because like I said, with the other one, the Sage and Com Fast, we were getting like 39 ping, or sometimes higher. Let me run one more here. And like I said, this is doing really well for just rebooting the gateway not long ago. Like I said, with the other one, I would have to, wait a little while in order to do some speed tests, because I knew the speeds would be, like fluctuating around. So this one definitely seems to be like a lot better reliability when it comes to the speed. So we got 365 on the download on that one, 16.8, basically 17 on the upload, and only 23 ping. Let me run just one more here. And like I said, mind you, these are also, being tested. This is also being tested when I have, cameras running and stuff, and it's 10:34 at night. So, yeah, the upload speed seems to be taking quite a hit on this one, but I'm not worried about that. Like I said, we were still getting faster speeds than we were with Comcast with the upload. So 327 on the download on that one. Definitely not bad. 8.44 on the upload and 23 ping. I'll just run one more. I know I keep saying that, but 19 on the ping on this one. Wow. That's definitely not bad. That's a really good one for the ping. And normally when the ping is lower, you know, it's going to give you a better download speed. It's going to give you a better upload speed as well, as you can see. So basically 344 on the download, 343 on the download. Definitely not bad. 18.9, basically 18 or basically 19 on the upload. Definitely not bad for that. And ping only 19. So, you know, like I said, you know, we started out, you know, I was wondering why it was slow or getting slower. You know, we were averaging, you know, around like 2 something. The one time it was only like 199 or something, I think. On the download, but after I rebooted the gateway, you know, like I said, it's been raining here today. It was windy somewhat, you know, so I definitely recommend, you know, rebooting the gateway after any kind of bad weather, you know, wind, rain, snow, you know, storming, whatever, because it definitely does refresh the signal. And you know, get you back to the speeds that you were getting, because you know it's not gonna, you know, obviously it's not gonna reboot itself, so you can just do that in the T-Mobile 5G home internet app, and then you know most of the time you'll be good to go. As you can see here, you know, getting, you know, great speeds again, you know, with the download and the upload, and also the ping and the, you know, 1037, you know, on a Sunday night. So that's, you know, definitely not bad at all, guys. And with cameras running, you know, like I said, 24/7. You know, some Amazon devices, some Nest Hub devices. So these, you know, speeds definitely aren't bad at all, guys. So anyway, yeah, just like I said, you know, I'm going to be, you know, doing further testing on this. You know, I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know about that. You know, with the newer gateway, I'm going to be doing more vigorous tests and stuff. You know, some tests at night, some tests during the day, the morning, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to be, you know, seeing how it does. So far it's, you know, doing, you know, very well. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, say that I'm actually gonna continue using this one over the Sage and Com Fast, but it's definitely looking, you know, like I will be using this one over the Sage and Com, because this one definitely seems to be more reliable, and I can show you guys again, like I have in my other videos. You know, as you can see, stuff loads very fast. I'll go into this here and I'll download it. And as you can see, it just starts right away. And boom, just downloaded right away. Let me go to another app here. And as you can see, you know, it just you know, loads things very fast. You know, it doesn't say long with the pending. It doesn't, you know, take long at all. As you can see, boom, that installed fast. Install LinkedIn just for the heck of it. 76, 81, 100. And boom, you know, installed it right away. Installed Dominoes. And on the other Sage and Com Fast, I've noticed, you know, that it would say pending for a little while before it would actually download. And, you know, I would be like, okay, you know, you're going to download sometime today, or, you know, you're going to take forever. Let me just install one more here, UCut Video Editor Maker. As you can see, boom, I mean, fast as anything. Go into the ESPN app here. I mean, boom, right into it. Go into this game. Shows the, you know, current status of the game and stuff. Go into the, you know, Bulls, you know, standings and stuff. News, standings, stats. You know, it loads it, you know, basically instantly. So, I mean, yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, I'm not, set in stone that this is going to be the gateway that I'm going to use moving forward. But it definitely seems, like that's going to be the case, with these tests that I've been doing because, the ping, is really low on this, and when I watch stuff, I can notice that. I notice that, right away, and it seems to be getting more consistent, download and upload speeds, and also, definitely more consistent ping. Like I said, I open the Play Store here, boom. When I would open stuff with the Sage and Com Fast, it would be, it would like always, have that circle of the loading, thing. But when I open stuff now, I can open Droidify here, and boom. I mean, it would when I would open this app for sure, because this is like a third-party app store. It would constantly be loading stuff. I can go into an app here, and it just loads it instantly. Look at that. I mean, it's just it's very fast. I mean, so it's definitely not as slow as the Sage and Com one was. So let me actually open up eBay here for the heck of it. As you can see, it didn't have that loading icon, for very long. Let me type in Google Wi-Fi Pro 6E just for the heck of it. And then it gives me the listings, and it'll take a little while to load all the photos, but it's not gonna be too slow. As you can see, I'm scrolling down. It's loading them really fast. As you can see. I mean, it's definitely being more reliable. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this speed test video out there. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more speed tests with this. I'm not going to be getting rid of the Sage and Com Fast gateway. In case, excuse me, in case I do have to go back to it, I'm not going to be getting rid of it. I don't recommend anybody getting rid of it, because I have actually heard that they've actually been having some problems with these newer gateways. So I'm not going to, say that it's cut in stone, that I'm actually going to be using this one going forward for every day. But it's looking like that. But I'm not going to actually say that until I'm ready to actually say that. So I'm definitely going to be doing some more speed tests and stuff. Like I said, in the morning, at night, evening. I have more videos on my channel, more speed test videos, if you want to check them out. And I have more, videos of talking about T-Mobile 5G home internet. I actually have a 2-year review of it, and I also talk about why we're going to be keeping it. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.